Unkle Adams.
Hey guys, it's Unkle Adams here with you once again, and today I am going to be reacting to I Am Unkle Adams more than 5 years later. Yeah, okay, I haven't heard this in a long time. I know this track's a little more on the aggressive side. Catchy hook, I remember. That's about it. Let's listen and watch. I got my tea going today. English roots, man. Grew up with that tea. All right, let's go. I am Unkle Adams.
I am Unkle Adams. I am Unkle Adams. I'm about to shake the room. I never stand still. Rappers are ants and I'm king of the ant hill.
Okay, I'm coming in hard on this. All right, yeah, so this is pretty aggressive. It bangs pretty good, though, I gotta say. I'm on a couch in the basement of my old house, and we set up a couple TVs. I think one is my mom's and one is mine, and then added the text afterward in post-production.
Lower that boom and boom, hit him with back chills. Rhymes even the sky painted with pastels. I don't follow the protocol of you know-it-alls. Most of y'all need to get a set, throw some balls.
Okay, yeah. So, that line is directed at the people who think they know everything about how to rap and stuff, but yet what they implement never works and never gets attention. So I'm kind of saying, to hell with how you think people should rap. I'm just going to rap how I want to rap, and I'm going to do whatever I want, and I have courage, so just watch me go kind of thing.
I'm talking life goals, bro, not open brawls. I'm futuristic, I wrote this on a crystal ball. So sing along to this song, do what you want to do. Take a walk in my shoes from my point of view. 3 decades north of Dudley Avenue.
Oh, this is pretty hard. This is pretty hard. Okay. So take a walk in my shoes. 3 decades north of Dudley Avenue. Dudley Avenue is sort of a cutoff in Regina. All the bars are on it, and then everything north of that kind of is considered the north end. Maybe north central and then into the north end, but that's where I've spent the majority of my time in this city, and it's been a wild ride, man. It's been a wild ride, so I'm just kind of saying, like, take a walk in my shoes, man. It's been a long haul. It's been a long grind. A lot of crazy parties and battles and shows and friends lost and friends turned into enemies, and then, you know, sometimes enemies turning into supporters and getting recognized in my city and just a lot of crazy stuff, right? So that's all I'm saying with that bar is take a walk in my shoes. 3 decades north of Dudley Avenue. That's a long time to spend in that area. That's a lot of life experience. Although there was 1 year I lived in Saskatoon.
I'm not new to the game, so check your attitude. Cut the comparison.
Yeah, that's another thing too, right? Just because you saw me for the first time with this video or some other video, that doesn't mean I'm a new rapper. I might be new to you, but trust me, I'm not new to this game.
I'm in my own league. In my mind, I'm already holding the trophy. Your homies don't know me? Well, that's okay, kid, because after this song, I'll be topping their playlist. No one...
Okay, all right, so I'm going, like, a lot of facial expression and sort of sassiness. Arguably a little too much. But it still has a good energy. Okay, now we're getting into the hook. What did I just say there? Because I sidetracked myself. Oh, yeah. Your friends don't know me, but that's okay, because after this song, I'll be on their playlist. Something along those lines. All right, let's get into the hook.
Know me? Well, that's okay, kid, because after this song, I'll be topping their playlist. No, I'm not Eminem. No, I'm not Macklemore. I'm Unkle Adams. In suit, I'm winning rap awards.
All right, stop it there. All right, so don't get it twisted with this song. A lot of people got it wrong with what I'm trying to say in this. All I was saying is, no, I'm not Eminem. No, I'm not Macklemore. I'm Unkle Adams. Because at the time, if you were a white rapper, everybody just compared you to Eminem and Macklemore. And let's be honest, being compared to Eminem is it's a huge compliment, okay? And there's no doubt that Eminem is one of my biggest influences. He's probably my biggest influence. He's probably my biggest influence, man. And if you're from my era and you're a rapper and you say that Eminem isn't a big influence, you're probably lying, because he was everywhere when I was younger. So I've always enjoyed his way of rhyming too, his sort of complex syllable rhyming and stuff like that. But anyway, Macklemore is definitely not some sort of an inspiration to me or something, but he was blowing up around this time. So people would be like, oh, Macklemore. Oh, look at this guy, Unkle Adams. Oh, he's a white rapper and his hair's kind of combed back. Yeah, he's like Macklemore too. So I was just annoyed kind of that everyone was, it's always like, and even when I was younger too, like if you're a young rapper back when I was freestyling, people would be like, oh, Eminem, he's like Eminem. Like, it's just, the comparison all the time was just kind of annoying. But like I say, being compared to Eminem is a compliment. But the Macklemore thing was kind of more just annoying than anything. No disrespect to Macklemore. I mean, he blew up and sold a gazillion records and stuff. So it's like, stop with the comparisons, okay? I'm not either of those guys. I'm Unkle Adams. So listen to me now. That's kind of what I'm saying here. There's no disrespect. People thought I was disrespecting them. I wasn't.
I gather masses in hordes and pack a massive force. I'll never run out of fans because I'm jacking yours. I got them bobbing their heads, they're moving back and forth. And those who don't have a voice are who I'm rapping for. Brisbane, New York, London to Labrador.
Brisbane, New York, London to Labrador.
They're all cheering my name, so I'ma give them more.
Okay, they're all cheering my name, so I'm gonna give them more. Shout out, I do have fans in those different regions of the world. Shout out Australia.
This is not accidental, penicillin is. I'm here to talk to towns, cities, and villages. I am vigorous, wordplay, meticulous. I might bend, but never break, I'm licorice. So pick your...
Oh, okay. That was a pretty lyrical bar. I might bend, but never break. I'm licorice. Take a piece of licorice and go like this. It won't break.
Favorite flavor, I'm on an elevator. My direction is opposite the equator. Each day I'm getting bigger, it's frustrating my haters. I'll never be too famous to do favors for my neighbors.
Okay. Every day I'm getting bigger, it's frustrating my haters. I'll never be too famous to do favors for my neighbors. And I remember I had a good neighbor at this house. And we would kind of help each other out. I built a fence and stuff. And as far as, you know, it frustrating my haters, it's so true, man. Like, I know they watch my videos and they're like, once again, they're just like, he's doing this weird stuff again, and dang it, but he's getting more views than me. Oh, but it's not supposed to be. It's not the natural order of things in the rap world. You know, they just don't understand that this is the only way you make an impact, is thinking outside of the box and doing stuff like this that gets attention and causes discussion, man.
Claim I'm an angel, others call me a prophet. I've done a lot, but still got a lot to accomplish.
So the whole angel thing is because after I Am Stronger, you know, I had literally hundreds of messages in my Unkle Adams inbox on Facebook from people saying that my music saved their life and helped them stop cutting, and all this really touching, heartwarming stuff that was really powerful. And when I think about it, it honestly, truly touches my heart. So love all you guys. So that's the angel line.
I'm a man of my word, and I'm keeping my promise. I consider my losses as a part of the process.
Okay, yes. I consider my losses as a part of the process. You guys, if you study any really successful people in the world, they often had a bunch of huge mistakes and setbacks and adversity before they achieved success. Including a lot of the people that are on my wall up there. If you've been following me for a long time, you know I have something called a wall of greatness. I have my idols up on the wall. I can't show you right now because I have a whiteboard there with a lot of information that I don't want the whole world to see. A lot of my plans and stuff. But losses are a part of the process, okay? Because you learn from them, you adjust, and you become more deadly, for lack of words. You become more able because you know what doesn't work. And you know you can't do that again. So now you've ruled that out. You've ruled that out. You've ruled that out. Pretty soon you've ruled all this stuff out. And you're going to be on your way because now you're making the decisions that are actually going to propel you forward. And don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of failure. Try your best, and if you fail, just learn from it, pick yourself back up, and keep going. You cannot accept failure as, oh, I failed and I'm done. No, you say, no, okay, that didn't work, but let me try this. Now, let me try this. There is no such thing as failure. It's only temporary defeat. Temporary. It's just temporary at that time, okay? Very important, you guys.
Is a trait I am filled with, and this voice is what I pay my bills with. All this started with an Ice Cube disc and a dream that I could rock a mic like this.
All this started with an Ice Cube disc and a dream that I could rock a mic like this, because in grade 8, my sister's boyfriend introduced me to Ice Cube, and he lent me Ice Cube the War disc. Old school. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. And this CD just did something to me, man, and pumped me up and inspired me. And then that started my love for hip hop, and it planted some kind of a seed in me where I was like, maybe I could do this. Maybe I could become a rapper, man. Like, I started rapping because of that Ice Cube CD. Straight up. It had songs like that one, dying. Join the party, I can provide the army. Join the party, I can provide the army. Oh, and a bunch of other ones, man. I was very young at the time, but so you never know. And then I have people telling me that I inspired them to start rapping. I mean, I know I'm not as big as Ice Cube was then. He was a huge star, but nonetheless, if I can inspire someone to start rapping, that's a trip, because that's absolutely full circle for me. So that's where this whole rap thing, that's where it started for me.
Said, no, I'm not Eminem. No, I'm not Macklemore. I'm Unkle Adams. And soon I'm winning rap awards.
So there we go. I did win an award. It's downstairs. CBC Future 40 Award. All right. We've heard the hook.
I'll never run out of fans because I'm jacking yours. I got them bobbing their heads and moving back and forth. And those who don't have a voice are who I'm rapping for. Brisbane, New York, London, to Labrador. They're all cheering my name, so I'ma give them more. No, I'm not Eminem. No, I'm not Macklemore. Nope, 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 nope. I'm Unkle Adams. I am Unkle Adams. I am Unkle Adams. The type of guy to rock a mic in a suit and tie. I'm shaking hands with my fans as they multiply. I don't have a boss man to get fired by. I'm living life walking on a high wire line.
Okay. I don't have a boss to get fired by. I'm living life walking on a high wire line. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I just go for it. Why? Because I'm not trying to waste this life and be timid and hide in the house and just work my little job and not ruffle any feathers. That. This is re-inspiring me watching this. This is why I do this, you know. Yeah, it's risky. Yeah, it's not guaranteed, but it gets your blood pumping, and it's something to live for, man. You got to go after things. I have a poster in this closet here that, why does it look like I'm pointing over? Oh, yeah, that's that door. But here there's a closet, And it's a Muhammad Ali quote, and it says, "He who risks nothing in life, or he who takes no risks, will accomplish nothing in life." And that's true. You're not guaranteed to make it, but if you don't try, then you're guaranteed to not make it. You know what I mean? So it's just sort of reiterating my whole concept about all this stuff, man. You got to really go for it in life. Why not?
Business mixed with risk and reward. I spit this for kids that are sick of the norm. When opportunity knocks, I kick in the door. There's never been a rapper like me ever before, and I'm okay with that. In fact,
so when I say that, what I mean is, I don't mean that there's never been a white rapper who can spit like me or anything like that. I mean that there's never been a rapper like me who went so far opposite in the wrong direction and never gave up and is still grinding. I don't know of anybody. There's nobody in their right mind would do what I've done. Nobody would keep going. They all quit. They all stop. They all fall away. But not Unc. It's my superpower, man. I don't quit. And it makes other people uncomfortable to the point where it's like, oh my God, how come he didn't quit by now? But you know what? I hit bottom. I hit bottom years ago, and I've been recovering ever since, man. And I'm really happy with the direction things are going in. So that's what I mean by that. There's plenty of white rappers out there. There's plenty of rappers with bars out there. But none of them are quite like Unkle Adams.
that's my plan. To stay original and craft my brand. The fellowship of my fans is
Stay original again, eh? I said that again in there?
#1 on my list. So shout out to everybody playing my hits. Still a lot of folks don't know I exist. It's twisted how the music industry is.
Yeah, I remember writing that bar. So there's dope music, and there's lyricism, and there's bars, and then there's marketing. They're totally different things. That's why some of the famous rappers you know are trash, and some of the most lyrical dope rappers, you probably haven't even heard of them. Because they're different things. Just because you're good doesn't mean you're going to get a lot of exposure. It's just not like that. Sometimes you'll go viral off this song or that song, but some of these labels have trash rappers, but they put them inside of the record label machine, right? Publicists, playlists, TV spots. Oh, put them on concert with whoever, right? Put them on concert with that big name. Why? Because we're a label and we can do that. You've never even heard of this guy? Just throw him on stage. They have the power to market artists that aren't that skilled. Meanwhile, very skillful artists can be grinding away, and nobody knows about them. That's what I meant about that line. It's twisted how this music industry is, man. It is. And it's not just in rap. It's not just in rap. A label can take an artist and make them famous even if they're not that good. That's just the truth. But if they are good, then you start getting these legendary names and bands that people talk about for decades, right? But yeah, it's just a frustrating side of the music industry in some ways.
But anyways, I'll keep writing these jams for those that are new and those who know who I am.
But and then I'm like, but anyway, I'll keep writing these jams for those that are new and those who know who I am, you know, as I pull on this chord here. So that's about it. Back into the hook.
No, I'm not Eminem. No, I'm not Macklemore.
I wonder if you mold those two faces together. If they had a baby, would it be me? Just kidding, guys. I get that there's some similarities in appearance, but we're all unique individuals, right?
I'm Unkle Adams in suit. I'm winning rap awards. I gather masses in hordes and pack a massive force. I'll never run out of fans because I'm jacking yours.
All right. So that's the I Am Unkle Adams reaction. It's a pretty good song. It bangs. I know that I have different songs that appeal to different demographics, but it's crazy because I was doing cameos the other day, and I did a cameo in the same day. I did a cameo for a 16-year-old and a 40-year-old. That says something. That means I'm reaching quite a broad audience, you know, but I know that this song typically appeals to males from like 18 to 27 because they're just like, yeah, you know, it's like got that aggression to it and stuff. So, but that doesn't mean other people don't like it too. It's just that that's the main demographic for it. So, yeah, all in all, is it my best song? No. Is it a song in the catalog? Yeah. Is it somewhat catchy? Yeah. Does it appeal to certain people? Yeah, you know. So it's just another one. It was fun. It was fun watching this after all these years. Another video that we just did for quite a low cost and overall turned out pretty good. I edited this one. I remember putting all that stuff up on the screen. So it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty professional. Pretty happy with it. So thanks for watching, guys. Uncle Adams.